I'm Armin Gomez, and welcome to the Fall-Winter 2017 edition of Backdrop Palmdale. We are here at one of Palmdale's premier facilities, the Best of the West Complex. Year-round, you can find some of the top softball tournaments gathering here. And right next door is the popular Palmdale Amphitheater, which will host one of the Antelope Valley's most revered events, the Mobile Vietnam Memorial Wall, or AV Wall, which will be on display once again during the Veterans Day holiday weekend. We'll have all of this plus all the exciting events and activities throughout the city to get you in the holiday spirit. But before we do that, let's kick things off with the City News Report with John Milner.
Thanks, Armin. There will definitely be a festive atmosphere at the Palmdale City Library in the coming months. And the best part, it's all free. So even the Scrooges can come out and enjoy their fun and educational activities. Well, here we are at the Palmdale City Library. We've got a new library director, Mr. Robert Shute. Robert, welcome to Palmdale.
Hey, I appreciate it. It's great to be here.
Great. Tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I've been here now about 4 months, but came here from Logan, Utah. That's where I was the director of the library for the city of Logan, way up north in Utah. I've been a director at other libraries before that, and now I'm here in Palmdale and loving it.
Yeah, great. Similar climates, different climates?
Some similar. I was actually in Arizona for about half my life. High desert over there.
There you go.
Yeah, just another
Wind.
version. But
Yeah,
wind,
right.
yeah.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah.
And we got the holidays coming upon us faster than we probably want to accept it, but they're
Yeah.
coming. So every year the library has some great stuff. What do you got on tap for us this year?
Yeah, well, being the new guy, I'm looking forward to it myself. So I understand, and we're going to carry out the Christmas party that we have here at the library in
It's always
December.
fun.
So looking forward to that.
And Santa shows up for that one,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah,
So the
have it
kids,
good on good authority.
so kids, you make sure you're good.
Yeah, that's right.
Santa will be here, and that's actually fun, good fun stuff. Any reading programs going on throughout the next
Absolutely.
few months?
Yeah, we've got our regular story times going on, and we love those. As you know, John, you came and helped us out with some recent story time sessions,
fun.
and we really want folks to become more aware of our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program.
Yeah, explain it to our viewers about that.
That just kicked off. In fact, I'm not sure you can see it in the background, but we have a 10-foot rocket into reading banner that's been created, provided by our Friends group. And as children 0 to 5, it's intended to promote literacy among the little ones. Research has shown that when kids enter kindergarten, having been read to extensively, it greatly improves their chances of having a good start when they start school.
Absolutely.
So this 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten, and that sounds like a daunting task, but it's being done across the country. There are libraries across America, not all of them, but some of the select ones like us have chosen to participate. And we're finding, libraries are finding that it can be done. And you can count the same book, because kids like.
I remember
they fall in
reading the
love with
same books
Yes.
over, and that's how I learned how to read. Was
Yeah.
you see the word over and over and over again, all of a sudden you know,
Yeah.
that's the.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the best things it does, it instills a love for reading. Just by having that positive experience and being read to, there's a bonding thing that goes on, and so the kids associate that with reading as a positive thing in their lives. So we encourage parents to come in, get a packet of information, and it's very easy to track and to turn in submissions, and then little prizes, incentives will be given as they progress through, and as they hit a 100-book mark, we'll put their name on the Rocket into Reading banner, and
Awesome.
we're looking forward to that public exposure for the kids.
That's great. Does it cost anything?
Nope.
Oh, absolutely. Do you have to be a library member?
No,
Oh, great.
no,
great.
actually, you just gotta be reading books
Awesome.
somewhere.
Awesome.
And when you come to story time, each book that's read during story time can count, because that's one of the 1,000. So,
Great. We have a lot of adult readers. I know there's several book clubs we've got.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
classics.
Yep.
And
The African American
Authors?
the mystery lovers, they get together and on a regular basis, monthly basis, and that's very positive and well received. We have other ongoing programs.
got one for teens that's very interesting called
Yeah.
Young American.
Yes, yeah.
And that's a civics discussion group?
Yeah,
Awesome.
basically they focus on one topic, and that's announced in advance. We do offer free pizza, and that always helps.
Hey, can't go wrong with free pizza.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't had huge numbers, but that's okay, because you want a kind of an intimate discussion for about an hour once a month. I attended the last one just this last week, and the discussion was about the effects that technology have on our social lives.
Oh, yeah.
interesting topic. And I want to tell you, I was impressed. We had 3 teens this time, but they were into it. They had great thoughts, great critical thinking about what's going on in their lives and in society. So yeah, it's a great program.
Fantastic. So if people want to learn more about, because there's so much going on at the library, you have a Facebook page?
We do.
Palmdale City Library, right?
Yes, we do.
And
so
then-
that's a great source. We have our library website, of course, through the city,
Right.
and we provide flyers on there so people can keep track in a calendar of what the programs are. We certainly have our friends group. We encourage people to
Right.
become aware of that.
And like I said, things always going on. Learning isn't always just reading. You have this coffee and coloring thing for adults,
Exactly.
which is just an opportunity just to, for parents to maybe just get away and just sit down, relax, have a cup of coffee, and express themselves, through art, I guess.
yeah.
And then for kids, the video.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah, we see ourselves, and this is a vision that I have of public libraries. I've been working in libraries for over 35 years now, and we feel like we want to be a community gathering place, a community focal point, where anybody in the community, no matter what their interests are, what their background is, race, political affiliations, we don't care.
right.
This is the open, level playing field where you can come, get information that you're interested in, whether fiction or nonfiction, but you can also meet with other people, similar interests, maybe not so similar, but learn from each other, share. The coffee and coloring that you mentioned, it's been interesting. I learned that some of our most active members of the Friends group, currently officers in the Friends, they actually met for the first time here
Wow.
at the coffee
At the
and
coffee
coloring event. Found out they had some things in common, and now they're going great guns
Awesome.
on Friends activities.
That's great. Just great stuff happening at your Palmdale City Library. And if you want to learn more, as Robert said, the city's website, cityofpalmdale.org/library, or their Facebook page, Palmdale City Library. And all the information activities are there. Take advantage of your library. And once again, the Palmdale Amphitheater provided the perfect backdrop to a unique and powerful tribute to our military veterans. It was a beautiful weekend as the annual Veterans Day service was held at the AV Wall, or Mobile Vietnam Veterans Wall, at the Palmdale Amphitheater. The ceremony was co-hosted by the Antelope Valley Service Organization Association, AVSOA, and the AV Wall organization. The AV Wall is one of the rarest homegrown memorials of its kind in the nation and represents the Antelope Valley's commitment to the men and women who serve their country. The AV Wall was designed and fabricated by Signs and Designs Incorporated of Palmdale. From 2005 through 2009, over $100,000 was raised locally to build the wall. You can view this ceremony in its entirety on the city's YouTube channel, City of Palmdale, or watch it on Palmdale Channel 27 on Spectrum Cable during rebroadcasts. For more information on the AV Wall, or to make donations, please visit www.avwall.org. Winter may be coming, but Palmdale is heating up to ride the oncoming waves of success. Palmdale Mayor Jim Ledford shared the pipeline of positive news at his recent State of the City address. Partnerships are the key to Palmdale's success, and it was emphasized by Mayor Jim Ledford and City Manager Jim Pertee at the recent State of the City address as the city prepares for anticipated economic and cultural growth ahead. You can watch the 2017 State of the City address on the city's YouTube channel, City of Palmdale. Palmdale crime fighters Ruth and Carrie are always on the lookout for ways to keep residents and businesses safe. And with all the stress of the holiday season, it's easy to let your guard down.
I'm Ruth.
And I'm Carrie.
And with the holidays upon us, we wanted to give you a few tips to make sure you stay safe. When you're out shopping, you want to be very careful about your purse or wallet. Ladies, a cross purse is best. And men, please keep your wallet in your front pocket. You also want to make sure you're not carrying cash as much as possible and as few credit cards as possible. Also, when you're out shopping, if you are overloaded with packages and you want to go put them in the car, make sure you secure them in the trunk so that they are not in plain sight in your car. And if you do decide to put them in your car and then go back into your shopping center, you're going to need to move your car because unfortunately the bad guys are out there in the parking lot watching you and waiting to see where the packages are being stored so that they can break into your car when you go back inside.
And when you're at home, a couple of things to remember as well. You display that wonderful Christmas tree, but remember, everybody's going to be able to see into that window and see all the presents that you've displayed underneath that Christmas tree. We don't want you to do anything to tempt anybody to break into your home. And remember, after the holidays and after you've opened up those presents, make sure that you break down all those boxes and they fit inside your trash can. Again, we don't want you to advertise to a potential burglar what you have in your home for them to come back later and take. Make sure that you are following the same guidelines that we always set forth with home security. Make sure all your doors and windows are locked, even if you're only going to be gone for a few minutes. That's all it takes, these burglars. And another thing, if you're going to be traveling for the holidays, make sure that your neighbors are aware of that. Tell a few trusted neighbors that you're going to be gone. Set up timers, have them bring your trash cans out on trash day, maybe even park their vehicles in your driveway so that it always gives the appearance that somebody is home. We always want to keep those criminals guessing as to whether or not somebody is actually at home. And another reminder, if somebody does knock on your door or rings your doorbell, don't ignore them. Make sure that you answer that door or that door knock or doorbell ring through that closed door, acknowledging that you are at home. We also want to remind you that this is the time for charitable giving and also the time for charitable scams. So please do your due diligence before you provide any information or provide any financial information to anybody that is seeking donations. And on our website, we do have this information available to you, so you can take a look at that, and please feel free to share with anybody that you think would benefit from them.
And if you do want to donate this holiday season, please consider the South Antelope Valley Emergency Services, also known as SAVES, right here in Palmdale. They provide holiday gift baskets and presents for our local residents who are in need during the holiday time.
And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, and happy holidays from Ruth and Carrie.
There are many ways to stay connected and receive updated information on city news. You can like our Facebook page at City of Palmdale-Government, follow us at Twitter at Palmdale City, visit our website at www.cityofpalmdale.org, or call us at 661-267-5115. Back to you, Armin.
Thanks, John. Well, a partnership between the City of Palmdale and the Palmdale School District has proven to be fruitful on many fronts. After 3 years in operation, the recent summer lunch program proved to be the most successful yet. The program is a partnership between the Palmdale School District and the City of Palmdale, which provides every student 18 years of age and younger with a free nutritional lunch during the summer months, regardless of whether they attend the Palmdale School District or not. Palmdale youth volunteer and media contributor Paula Ortiz produced a short montage documenting the achievements of the program.
Actually, my daughter, she volunteered me because I'm an entomologist and they were talking about wanting to do something with bugs. I was giving them information about insects and mosquito control and mosquito-borne diseases like West Nile virus and Zika virus. And then I brought all my insect boxes of insects that are in the Antelope Valley, and I also brought a live Madagascar hissing cockroach, which freaked out a lot of the kids, well, or the parents even more.
chose to volunteer at the summer lunch program because I knew it would be a good opportunity to get out and meet the community and also to be involved with the children throughout the summer and to be a reason why they had something to do. I would like to see the program continue. It's a good opportunity, for one, because it feeds the kids. We don't know their situation. Two, it also gives the kids something to do during the summer, as in activities and presenters. So I think it will be something good to continue on.
When we return, we'll have the latest in environmental and recreation news right after this quick break.
Thank you so much. For what? I'm a concerned community member, and by you spending your dollars here locally, it's just to help make our city a safer place.
Well, I was just doing some Christmas shopping.
When you shop in Palmdale, you not only support the local economy, you also help maintain services like police, graffiti cleanup, emergency preparedness, and more. Remember, the more you shop in Palmdale, the more amenities we can bring to Palmdale. Welcome back to Backdrop Palmdale, where we're here at the beautiful Marie Kerr Park. It takes a lot to maintain these top-notch facilities, and Palmdale is committed to preserving our wonderful parks. Right now, let's go to Micah Schuler with more on how Palmdale keeps the city green and sustainable for future generations.
Hi, I'm Micah Schuler with the Public Works Department, and today I'm going to be talking about some exciting topics and news happening here in Palmdale. To start, I'm at the City of Palmdale Maintenance Yard for one of our e-waste collection events. Funded by a grant from CalRecycle, Palmdale residents are able to safely dispose of their electronic equipment at no cost. To discuss these events and which waste items are accepted, I spoke with Amber Duran, our grant consultant with SCS Engineering, and Keith Churchill with Pacific Auto Recycling Center.
CalRecycle provides a grant in order to host these collection events for e-waste and household hazardous waste. So it's helping provide the money for the city, because the city is going to be able to combat illegal dumping by providing a place for people to recycle responsibly. So at these events, people are going to be able to bring their printers and their microwaves, computers, televisions, all things that they don't know what to do if they can't put in their regular trash can. And at the events, we'll also provide information about the permanent facility, where they can bring their stuff on the first and third Saturday of the month, and they can dispose of it for free.
So tell me a little bit about Pacific Auto Recycling and where the items go once they're collected.
Pacific Auto Recycling Center is a full-service recycling facility. So we don't only collect e-waste, we collect cars, CRV, aluminum, metal, a lot of different commodities we deal with. The e-waste we're collecting here today is going to go to a third party where it's disassembled the hazardous waste is removed, and the rest of it's shredded and turned into lesser commodities. Eventually, in the next month or so, we're going to be able to do that at our facility because we're in the process of becoming an e-waste processor.
The next two events are scheduled for Saturday, January 6th and Sunday, March 4th at Best of the West Softball Complex from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you're not sure what is an e-waste or how to properly recycle or dispose of almost any item, please be sure to download the MyWaste app. The app will also allow you to report issues such as traffic signal malfunctions, park issues, illegal dumping, and graffiti to the city, and to notify you of your trash and street sweeping days. The city would also like to remind you of our permanent collection center. If you have any electronics or other household hazardous waste that you're looking to safely recycle or dispose of any time of year, you can take it to the Antelope Valley Environmental Collection Center the first and third Saturday of every month from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. to have it collected for free of charge. That's exciting to see everyone doing their part to recycle. While on the topic of properly disposing your unwanted waste, I recently spoke with Joel Keefus, our street maintenance manager, regarding the city's effort to combat illegal dumping. So Joel, the city has a pretty big problem with illegal dumping. Can you tell me a little bit about how you get the calls to go out and what locations you go to?
We generally get numerous calls every day pertaining to illegal dumps. People will call the office, they'll generate a work order. We will go through the work order, see which one's more of a priority than others, and usually schedule them up accordingly as to if it's a hazard in the street or blocking a sidewalk, something of that nature.
Okay. And how many calls do you estimate that you go out on annually or monthly?
It would be hard to say monthly. I could say weekly. We would average between 20 and 30 actual work orders per week. And those usually get handled either Monday morning or Friday morning.
Okay. And are you seeing an increase in the legal dumping here in the city?
In the last year, we recently tallied up records from previous years, and we've had about a 65% increase in the past year.
So Joel, tell me a little bit about the items that you go out and pick up, and what is the most unusual item that you've picked up?
We pick up everything that could possibly be thrown away. We do a lot of tree branches, we do a lot of appliances, a lot of construction waste. Probably the strangest thing we've ever picked up was a coffin at one point. We found one on a street and actually called the sheriff's deputy, filled out a minor report on it, and ended up picking it up and hauling it to the landfill.
Okay. And so is that what you do with the waste that you're picking up on the streets?
Yes, it is. We take it to the yard, and we have a agreement with Waste Management, and they'll come pick it up. We'll fill up approximately 3 to 4 40-yard roll-off bins every week. We'll fill them up to the top, we'll pack them in, and Waste Management will come and pick them up. The following week, we'll do it again.
Okay. And what can Palmdale residents do to help combat illegal dumping?
It would be a great help to us if the residents were using the vouchers that are supplied to them. They get 2 trips a year, fill up their own vehicle, take it to the landfill, deliver it there that way, or they get 4 bulky item pickups a year, which could be a large couch, large furniture, any kind of debris that needs to be picked up. If they would utilize that more, it would definitely be a big help.
The city estimates that it collects around 160 yards of miscellaneous debris a week. Please know that all Palmdale Waste Management customers receive 2 annual landfill vouchers and up to 4 bulky items picked up curbside 4 times a year. Additionally, you can also get 2 annual overage pickups of material trash that does not fit into the provided trash cart at no additional charge. 1 pickup is considered 3 large bags, boxes, or barrels of trash. These can be left at the curb next to the trash cart on regular scheduled service days. And in addition to the 2 free pickups, overage pickups are provided for free the first 3 weeks beginning December 26th, and also for 1 week in April during the city's Environmental Pride Week. To schedule a curbside collection of up to 4 bulky items 4 times a year, visit www.wm.com and click on Request a Bulk Item Pickup, or call Waste Management at 661-949-7197. You can see city staff are hard at work making our city a more beautiful place to call home. Another place staff are working hard to make beautiful are in the locations you probably don't even give a second thought to, our sewers. Good thing we have Tim Carney, Collection Systems Manager, to discuss what goes on underground and some important fog information for the upcoming holidays.
This is an example for you here. This is one of our combination vehicles. It has a high pressure hose reel on the front, and then you can see in the back it's got a a suction tube or a snorkel here, and that allows us to pick up any debris that we find in the sewers. We have about 400 miles of sewers that we maintain, and that includes about 8,500 manholes and 2 lift stations. So we took over the program in 2009, and we put every section of sewer pipe and every manhole on a maintenance frequency. So we clean it either every 5 years, every 1 year, depending on the structure of the manhole and what kind of debris we're pulling back. And then we also have an inspection program where we inspect each manhole and each main line with a CCTV camera.
So now I'm here with Richard, and he's going to talk a little bit about FOG, which everyone should know what FOG is, and in addition, our environmental compliance plan.
Yes, so FOG is fats, oils, and grease. It's a problem in the city. We get it from residential and industrial. What it is the excess runoff from cooking, from say your holiday meals, also from say deep frying a turkey. With the holidays coming up, we ask that people dispose of their FOG properly. Don't pour it down the drains or sink or anything, because it does collect in our sewer pipes, and it causes these guys to come out to clean our section. Plus, it will clog up your own sewer lateral. So part of our environmental compliance is our inspections of restaurants. We do annual inspections of all the local restaurants in Palmdale. We give them out booklets, and we help them comply with our monitoring to make sure everything's disposed of properly for the fats, oils, and grease. We provide the training for the employees. That way the employees know to scrape off dishes and to empty out drain screens to keep the sewers clean as possible.
The Utilities Division would like to remind you to not flush fats, oils, and grease down the drains. Doing so could cause serious blockage that can often be costly to repair to the individual homeowner. We encourage you to call 661-267-5272 if you have any questions. That information really drives the message home. Please don't dump FOG down the drain. Our utilities divisions aren't the only ones who have holiday time of year information for us. I also recently spoke with Josh Mann with Waste Management regarding some other helpful advice. So hi Josh, during the holidays, citizens generally generate a little bit more trash than normal. So can you give us some information or maybe some tips on what they can do to dispose of that trash properly?
Certainly, Micah. Yeah, between Thanksgiving and New Year's, trash increases by about 25% on average, and during that time we're seeing a lot of different things. Obviously, holiday trees, of course. We do have our holiday tree collection that will be December 26th through January 12th this year. So on your service day, just set it out along with your carts. We'll be happy to collect your Christmas tree. We also will have Christmas tree collection here at the Antelope Valley Recycling and Disposal Facility all the way through the end of January. For maybe some folks that are getting some new items under their Christmas tree this year, like a new television or a iPod, that sort of thing, electronic waste can be disposed of through a number of ways. Here at the facility we have the Antelope Valley Environmental Collection Center. So let's open the first and third Saturdays of every month from 9 to 3. You're welcome to bring by that old TV if you can't donate it to charity. Otherwise, we'll be happy to also pick it up as a bulky item. So you can just call that in through customer service, and that's 661-947-7197, and they'll be happy to take that as a bulky item. Also during that time, we also see an increase in leaves. So for those folks that may be cleaning up their yards throughout the holidays, we just remind them not to rake those leaves into the street, to make sure they bag those leaves or place them in their green waste container. We'll be happy to collect those curbside as well. Also during that time, the holiday time, we'll be collecting extra bags. So you can place, during the Christmas tree collection period, 3 extra bags curbside. We'll be happy to take those as well.
Okay, and that's the 3 weeks following December 26th, correct?
Correct. So it would be this year it's December 26th through January 12th.
Great. Well, that's some great information. And I see here we're standing right in front of this brand new Think Green, Think Clean waste management truck. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Certainly. This is one of our new liquid natural gas vehicles. So the Waste Management has a commitment to alternative fuel. It's obviously much, much cleaner for all of us here in the Antelope Valley. And actually, as of last month, every truck in our primary fleet now is alternative fuel. So we are very proud of our commitment to having cleaner air here in the Antelope Valley, and this truck is the latest example.
That was a pretty cool truck. Thanks to Waste Management for providing that helpful holiday information. Another outside agency that the city works with is the Palmdale School District. Recently, city staff accepted an award by the California Resource Recovery Association for Outstanding School Recycling Program.
Well, I'm fortunate in that I have some autonomy in our program, and we saw a lot of food waste. So I went online and found a company called The Food Bus. It's a nonprofit out of Virginia, and they actually donated all of our refrigerators to us so that we can store the donated food. And the next step was to find somewhere to donate the food to.
When we teach our students, we want them to start thinking of somebody other than themselves. So they realize that I'm actually helping somebody. This could be my neighbor, this could be my friend. Because even in the Antelope Valley, we do have a large population of homeless as well at our schools. So we want to make sure that they're getting nutritious food.
So we're able right now to pick up food from them on a daily basis. We have 19 schools that we pick up food from. And so we have a schedule, and we pick up from some schools on Monday and Wednesday and other schools from Tuesdays and Thursday. So average is about 1,500 to 2,000 pounds a day.
Wow.
So it's quite a bit.
Yeah.
In fact, last fiscal year, last calendar year actually, we were able to do 54 tons of food that we were able to reclaim from the school district that went directly to families and were, great.
California state law requires businesses that generate a certain level of organic waste must find ways to divert their waste. For restaurants and grocery stores, food rescue qualifies as a means of diverting waste. Please contact SAVES at 661-267-5191 for information on how you can donate food to a worthy cause. And be sure to keep a lookout for our standalone piece regarding the great work being done by the Palmdale School District. Congratulations to the Palmdale School District and SAVES for their innovative efforts and being honored with the CRRA's award. If your daily route takes you on Rancho Vista Boulevard between 30th West and the curve at 50th West, I'm sure you've noticed the recent road improvements. I'm out here on Rancho Vista Boulevard near Town Center Drive, and if you've been out on this road lately, you've noticed the nice new improvements. I'm here with Mark to tell us a little bit about this project.
Hi, what we did here was we did a overlay on Rancho Vista Boulevard, extended from 30th West and up to 50th Street West. What we did for the overlay, we ground down 1.5 inches and then we put back 2 inches of pavement on top of it, so you get a brand new surface on the road. This was a federally funded job for construction, about $1.4 million. The nice thing about being federally funded is the city gets reimbursed on that. So we'll be getting that money back, which is great news. Well, what we did a little different was we allowed for night work on this job, which you don't typically do per our provisions for the city. But in order to meet a pretty tight timeline, and we were on one because we needed to get this done before school started back up in early August. So we did day and night shifts, and how it worked out was during the day they handled the grinding, and at night they actually laid down the pavement. And so they were able to put in a lot of hours in the day and get the job done fairly quickly.
And tell us, who was the contractor on this job?
The prime contractor was Hardy & Harper. They're out of Santa Ana, and they were the ones who did all the actual pavement laying. Okay, so overall Hardy & Harper put down about 1.1 million square feet of pavement, and over the course of the time they're doing the job, they averaged about 200,000 square feet a night, and that is about 2,000 tons of asphalt they were laying per day on this job, per night, for when they were doing the work.
So what were some of the other interesting aspects of this job?
Well, one thing we did was we put down thermoplastic paint to make sure it was a very visible paint on the surface, so all the road lines and all the road legends, they're highly visible at night and during the day. We changed and added the ladder style crosswalks, and that basically improves our pedestrian safety. We can really see the crosswalk better, and that's the new Caltrans standard, so we brought that into the job as well.
What would the lifespan on this road be?
Well, with the materials we used and the quality of work, we expect to get another 12 to 15 years of life on this pavement before we even have to come back out and revisit this road again.
Driving the streets on Rancho Vista Boulevard is now smooth sailing. While on the topic of transportation, I recently spoke to Arista and our Environmental and Technology Division regarding the city's streetlight acquisition project.
So we're actually in the process of purchasing our lights, and once we do that, we're going to be changing them to LEDs, light emitting diode. They're much more energy efficient and they provide a better quality light.
Okay, and I understand that you want to get the citizens involved and have them come out and look at some of these lights.
Yep, We have a few different lights that we're looking at and considering, and it's a big project and it will affect everyone citywide. So we're asking residents to come out here to City Ranch Road and take a look at the variety of lights we have to choose from and to provide some input.
And so how can the residents do that?
So if they come out to City Ranch Road, which is the road that leads to the landfill, there are poles running the entire street and they're numbered. So they can text us or email us with the number. Each streetlight is numbered.
It is estimated that the public will be asked to view the sample LED lights and vote on their preference starting late January, early February 2018. You can email streetlights@cityofpalmdale.org or call 661-267-5300 with any questions or concerns. I hope you've enjoyed our Public Works updates. Back to you, Armin.
Thanks, Micah. Well, as the holidays swing into high gear, there are plenty of events and activities to keep you in the spirit of the season.
Well, hello, here we are in front of the Palmdale Playhouse, and this is one of the best times of year here in the Antelope Valley. It actually feels like winter and the holidays when you're here at the Playhouse. And we have a lot of great things going on. We will once again be featuring our Holiday Open House, formerly known as Holiday Open House. We gave this a new name, this program. It's called Santa's Wonderland. Over the years, we've tweaked this program and made a few changes that we think the public really enjoy, and there's a lot of dates that you can come visit Santa, see all the decor in the Playhouse. It's just a really nice way to spend time with your kids, your family, take photos with Santa. It used to be one of the best kept secrets in the Valley. The secret is out, and so check our website for dates and times. We have daytime hours and we also have evening hours for this program. It's called Santa's Wonderland. Another favorite back this year is the Sing Along with Santa show. This is an interactive program for young children. It's an opportunity to come to the Playhouse, craft a letter to Santa Claus and get that mailed off to the North Pole, make a keepsake ornament, and then go into the auditorium for a really interactive show. And our elves, Figgy and Sugar Plum, they'll be leading the show along with our guest star, Santa. So hope to see everybody December 2nd for Sing Along with Santa. The tickets are on sale now. New to the Playhouse this year is Fake Radio's version of It's a Wonderful Life. So this is a radio show. It's not the actual play, It's a Wonderful Life. It's a version of it being done in old time radio. It's really kind of a neat show. It's unique. You're not going to get to see this a whole lot of places. That show is going to take place on December 9th. It's Fake Radio's It's a Wonderful Life. West Coast Classical Concert and Symphonic Orchestras will present their concert, Sounds of the Holiday. This is a fantastic show. I say this every year. If you are looking for something to do for the holidays that's special, this is a really nice program. The concert and symphonic orchestras come together and they do the best of the holiday music, and you can see it right here at the Palmdale Playhouse, and those tickets are on sale now as well. Also in December, we will be holding a casting call for Shrek the Musical on December 8th and 9th here at the Palmdale Playhouse. This is for our next production. This show will be rehearsing in January, February, and March, and the shows will take place in April. Shrek the Musical auditions December 8th and 9th.
In addition to the Palmdale Playhouse, another top-notch city facility that can be enjoyed throughout the year is the Best of the West complex.
Yeah, well, we opened the facility in 2006 of June, and ever since we've been growing as far as the size of tournaments and how many tournaments we bring in annually. This year we roughly had 15 to 20 major tournaments, which is between 60 to 80 teams that come in here into the Valley to use the facility. We also have a bunch of small tournaments that are slow pitch tournaments. The big tournaments are our fast pitch, our girls fast pitch tournaments, but we also bring in some slow pitch tournaments. So the main thrust of tournaments comes in July, goes July through November, December, and then our spring we have our programs where it's pretty heavy at that time. It's pretty much year round. I mean, we have a slow period, I would say, between December and February, and then it just picks up again, and it goes through that all the way through again through November, December. So we're busy out here, and we continue to get a lot more tournaments. We have people inquiring about using the facility for softball tournaments, so we continue to grow. The cool thing about the Best of the West is when we designed this, we designed it with having 4 women's specific fast pitch fields, which you don't get in too many places. So we have 4 women's fields, and then we have 3 men's slow pitch fields that are bigger, obviously, for adult play, and then we have our existing fields. So we have 8 fields here. We have 2 stadiums with seating areas. They're our championship fields, so they have stadium seating like you would have like at Dodger Stadium or Anaheim Stadium. And then all of our seating areas are covered, which is great. So yeah, it's a nice complex. We're very proud of it.
To find out more information on all city events and classes, you can check out the latest issue of the Palmdale News, Activities, and Entertainment Guide. Or you can always go online at www.cityofpalmdale.org. We'll be back with business news right after this quick break.
Wait, the drain is not a dump. Fats, oils, and grease clog your pipes, creating complete blockages and causing raw sewage to back up into your street, business, and home. A little grease, fats, or salad dressings down the drain may not seem like a big deal, but imagine everyone doing the same thing. We'll end with a much bigger problem. So remember to can it, cool it, and trash it, and help unclog the fog. Unclog the fog. Visit www.cityofpalmdale.org or call 661-267-5272.
While you're at it, I have a lot of trash that I need to get rid of too. You think you can handle that?
Yeah, that'd be easy. Let's see, with the work, your extra trash, other costs, I would say it would cost this much.
Really? That's about half of what the other guy told me. When can I start?
Be here tomorrow.
Just because you didn't dump it, it doesn't mean that you didn't dump it. Ensure that your trash is properly recycled or disposed of.
Welcome back to Backdrop Palmdale. Well, the timing is right for all you Secret Santas as you're checking off your shopping list as more business growth and grand openings continue throughout the city. With the latest in economic development, here's John Milner.
Thanks, Armin. Well, I happen to be on a first-name basis with the big guy himself, Santa Claus, and he's assured me that the Antelope Valley Mall will also be one of his stops this season. In fact, the mall will be holiday shopping central for everyone on your nice and naughty lists. All right, here we are at the Antelope Valley Mall with Director of Marketing, Tricia Granger. Thanks for meeting with us, as you always do every time we do Backdrop Palmdale.
Woohoo, thank you.
Yeah, well, every time we come here, there's something new.
Right?
In fact, right behind us.
Ta-da!
Yeah, tell us what's pink.
This is our pink store, Pink by Victoria's Secret. Finally opened, right? It's really requested. Everybody loves it. They grand opened just a few days ago to great numbers. The lines, of course, the lines were down towards Buckle. Business was a great weekend. So we're so excited to finally have Pink by Victoria's Secret, a standalone store. And of course, we have Victoria's Secret remodeled, so that's a brand new looking store. Next door to them is Hollister with a brand new looking store. I mean, we have tons going on, but so excited to welcome Pink to the Antelope Valley.
Oh, awesome. We are pleased that they're here. I also saw on the way in a box lunch, and I thought it was like a restaurant. It's not, right? What is it?
It's not food, but it does give back food. So box lunch is actually a Hot Topic concept, and what it is it's for movies and TV, similar to Hot Topic, right? How you can go into Hot Topic and they have a lot of movie T-shirts and it's not collateral, paraphernalia.
Yeah.
So box lunch is the same. So you can get like your Game of Thrones, your Walking Dead, even NASA stuff, Bob's Burgers, different TV shows and movies. You can get T-shirts and coffee mugs and pins. The great thing about box lunch is when you buy something there, they give back. So even though you can't eat there, they do help other people and they provide meals to others with your purchase.
Very cool. Maybe we'll have to get some Backdrop Palmdale stuff in there. Right. So any other new things coming? Anything in the plans that you can tell us about? I know sometimes in certain words, can't say I get it, but anything that you can tell us about.
You always try to get my
I
secrets
do.
out.
I do.
You know what? Actually, this time I don't have any secrets.
Okay.
We're like kind of an open book right now. So obviously, Pink opened, Victoria's Secret remodeled, Hollister
Right.
remodeled, Wetzel's Pretzels just remodeled into a brand new store.
Right,
Liz
so-
is remodeling, tripling their size. Bath and Body Works is expanding and remodeling. Box Lunch is coming. Sports Clips is open. I mean, the list just continues. And
going.
so, you know, we're just gearing up for a great 2018. I mean, I'm like, what else can we bring?
Right. Well, before 2018, we've got this holiday season, and this
Oh,
place
yeah.
is going to be packed, not only with shoppers, but with people looking for stuff to do. And you've got a ton of stuff for kids and families. Tell us about it.
We do. So every month we have our kids club, second Wednesday of the month. That continues. It's going great. So the kids will be making a Thanksgiving craft and a Christmas craft as well. So that'll be a lot of fun. We are this year, of course, the big guy will be back in town.
Yes,
He gets
of
here
course.
November 18th. He'll be here through December 24th
Great.
in Center Court, his standard winter home.
Right.
But this year we are bringing on November 18th Daniel Tiger. So he's from PBS. It's
Okay,
a
right,
Mr. Rogers
right.
neighborhood character, and he will be here to meet and greet 200 children on November 18th,
Wow.
which will be super fun.
At Center Court?
Actually in the food court.
Okay,
We're going to
great.
do some fun stuff in our play area to welcome Daniel Tiger. So, and all those details are available on our website, av-mall.com, and our Facebook page.
What's that? Facebook?
Facebook.com/Antelope Valley Mall. I'm like, what is that?
We'll
Facebook?
put it in. We'll put it in. So outside, are we going to have a tree lighting or anything?
You know, we'll have our tree, but we won't have an official lighting
Okay.
ceremony. So we will turn on the lights and turn on the Christmas music once Santa arrives on November 18th.
Cool.
But we will have our 26-foot tree. We did relight some of our holiday decor outside. You know, when you come in, there's some lights there, so
Right.
that should all be brighter lights.
Great.
Just some great stuff going on. It's going to be a busy fourth quarter,
It
end of the
is.
year, leading into a great 2018.
It is. Well, you know, Christmas is only a couple weeks away, so you know who's on your list and who you got to get it, and you can probably get it right here at the Antelope Valley Mall. Keep your sales tax dollars local, keep jobs local, keep it here. Remember, the Antelope Valley Mall and all the great shops in Palmdale. It'll be easy to keep your dollars local as new businesses are popping up all over the city. Palmdale has welcomed several new businesses to the city, and there's still more to come. Recently, Hobby Lobby, Planet Fitness, and Dollar Tree opened in the Destination O Plaza next to Super Walmart on 10th Street West and Avenue O. Arriving on the east side of town, there's Tractor Supply Company and La Michoacana Ice Cream. Be on the lookout for Home Goods, Five Below, Turner Outdoorsman, and Element Hotel by Weston, all coming soon. The City of Palmdale has partnered with America's Job Center and local aerospace companies to provide an innovative program that meets the growing demand for highly skilled jobs in the Antelope Valley. The Aircraft Fabrication and Assembly Rapid Training Program, or AFAB, is an innovative collaboration between the City of Palmdale, Antelope Valley College, Goodwill of Southern California, Northrop Grumman, and the County of Los Angeles to meet the increasing demand for aerospace and manufacturing workers in the Antelope Valley. The program was recognized as one of 3 recipients of the Partnership for Industry and Education, or PI Award, presented by the California Economic Summit held in San Diego in early November. The AFAB program is conducted at the 9,000 square foot Palmdale Regional Airport Terminal facility. The 8-week program teaches entry-level skills to students, preparing them for a career in the aerospace industry. So far, 92% of the 235 plus students who have graduated from the program have been hired by local aerospace contractors and manufacturers. For more information on economic development or any business opportunities in Palmdale, please call 661-267-5125. Back to you, Armin.
Well, that will wrap it up for us here in the Fall/Winter 2017 edition of Backdrop Palmdale. As always, for more information on any of the stories we featured on today's program, please visit our website at www.cityofpalmdale.org, or you can call us at 661-267-5115. I'm Armin Gomez, and we'll see you next time on Backdrop Palmdale.